Arizona find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Robbie Ray is quietly developing into one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Unfortunately, he gets lost in the shadow because of guys like Clayton Kershaw and Riccio. Big arm from Robbie Ray. Not a real big guy, but 95 to 97, good hard slider. His changeup has gotten better, and you'll know if he's on early because you'll see lots of swings and misses. This guy can rack up the strikeouts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Hit back up the middle. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Inciarte plays with. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
Up next for Arizona, Adam Pringle, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Now here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
So 1-1. It's a bunt attempt, but he missed it. 1 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Third baseman, Vince.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Vince Rodriguez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
The 1-2. Bounce to first. Duda's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn, no score. Mario Flores, A right-hander from the state of Maryland is on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Digging in, Damian Trejo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
The 1-1 home is put in play to the right side of the infield, and that's out number 1. A moment now to check out the hometown Phillies starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Michael Franco. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base paths. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
At the plate, Brock Holt. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Here's the first pitch to him. Up around the face. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-2 gets him looking. Strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. We'll move on to inning number 2 now from Shibe Park with no score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest.
Justin Smoke.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just missed with a breaking ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Now in the box, David Peralta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Peralta is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Franco is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting next, the right fielder, number 5, Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Hot shot, and the ground is short. Franco has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Lucas Duda now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
First baseman, Lucas Duda.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And it's fouled away. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. Peralta arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Okay, here's how the snakes are lining up defensively. Hey guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Here's Alejandro De Aza. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Kringle ranging up the middle over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Well-executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup right down the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Line drive to center field. Pollock is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Phillies down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in the switch hitter, Christopher Hawley.
Center fielder, Christopher Hawley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. The throw into second, and he is into second base with a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. So far this year against Southpaws, Zunino carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. A 1-0 delivery. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage, 2-0.
3-0 now. The 3-0 pitch. There's ball 4.
Batting ninth, pitcher
Mario Flores steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the stretch, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Holt is there, and he has it for the out.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Trejo moves over, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, shortstop, Adam Pringle.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Pringle, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Third inning, no score to this point. And he lays off a fastball here that looks pretty good, but it's 2-0. Pringle swings a very capable bat against left-handed arms like this, even though he doesn't usually show a ton of power. He does put the bat on the ball, however, and of course his plus speed helps him pick up a lot of hits.
And that's what I love about him. He knows his skill set and he stays within himself and doesn't try and do too much. He understands what he's capable of, hits the ball on the ground, line drives, maybe a gapper for a triple, and puts the defense on their heels.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Drew Stubbs now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses ball 1. The 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. And they get Stubbs at first. Good idea there, but he's out trying to bunt his way aboard. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jeff Mathis. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Kringle. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
In now, Robbie Ray. And he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Hey, pretty good swing right there by the pitcher. I know he'll be telling his boys in the dugout to take some hitting lessons from him if he's going to square line drives up there.
Into the box, Damian Trejo. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Peralta is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Phillies strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vince Rodriguez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep it to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder. Keep him from getting the scoring position.
Here's Justin Smoke now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. 1-1 to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Smoke, playing here in his age 31 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. No runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Holt shading to his right. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 8. David Peralta.
Digging in to try it again. David Peralta so far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Runners on the move for second. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but foul. Another 0-2 home. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. No runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Grounded up the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Still even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Another payoff pitch. And another foul ball. 3-2 one more time. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The next 3-2. Hit down the line at first. The next 3-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
7 foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
Dribbled up the line. Duda loves it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The right fielder, number 5, Ender Inciarte.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ender Inciarte. Runner in scoring position with Sukan. From the stretch. A high fastball is in there. The 0-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. There to play the Zobrist. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Riding in once again, Brock
Leading off for the
Holt
Phillies
set to
here in
lead
the
us
fourth.
off in the home half of the
Third
4th
baseman,
inning.
Brock Holt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Holt hits a little over the 270 mark. The 1-0. Misses. Ball 2.
No strike.
The 2-0. Altuve at second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gun.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready for another chance? Maikel Franco, a recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance.
Swinging a ground ball to third. Over the smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 21, Lucas Duda.
Here's Lucas Duda now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Now to the plate, Christopher Hawley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. And this is down in front of Stubbs for a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Digging in now, Mike Zunino. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Hawley aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Diaz's under it. 1 out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Mario Flores.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Mario Flores. Has a look, now the pitch. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch coming, here it is. A ball and no strikes. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Altuve is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks. Halfway home, still no score. Here's Alejandro De Aza. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Left fielder, Alejandro De Aza.
First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball that just misses inside. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. For the middle. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. Here's the pitch. Nope. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
And this is fouled at the plate. Next 1-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's Drew Stubbs now. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Stubbs, an opposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Now the 0-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That gets down and the inning continues. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
When
it left his bat, I thought it might for a foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Into the box now, Jeff Mathis. And the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hard hit towards center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Riding in once again, Adam Pringle. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Adam Pringle.
And the pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. The pitch. And misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
How about it? Third baseman, Vince Rodriguez.
Ready for another shot now, Vince Rodriguez. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
This is line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. He'll get it into second. Throw won't get him.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The left fielder, number 8, David Peralta.
Digging in to try it again, David Peralta. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Rodriguez stands at second with 2 gone. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Now the 2-0. It's a good fastball swung on and missed.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Another full count pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Once again, a 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Zobrist has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score. Yonder Alonso is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Yonder Alonso.
Strike. In his career, Alonso is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Damian Trejo. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 1-0. is in there for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Here now the 2-2. Down the first baseline. This is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Another one sent foul.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. Lifted in the air out to left field. Peralta will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Up next for Philadelphia, third baseman, Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Changeup in for a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
D-Rock.
1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
2 balls.
Missed with
2
a
strikes.
slider. Brock Holt now with a full count.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
So next to the plate for the Phillies, Michael Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh,
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Very weakly on the ground. Rolls foul for strike 1. Here's the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 2-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 2-2. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Full count still. Alonso, the runner at third. Holt over at second. Franco at first. One gone. Got it. So they're unable to even put the ball in play here, and now one more out can get him out of this mess with the game still tied.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Alejandro De Aza. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. Sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1. His fastball that misses.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Josh Tomlin answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. Ben Zobrist will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch low for ball 1. Line toward right center. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. 1 run is scored. Throw to second, but he's in there as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
This one just whistles over the second baseman's head. He had no chance to make a play on that one, and it gets fielded deep in the alley, but not before 2-run score, and the hitter lands on second.
Drew Stubbs. He'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
3 runs already home here. And 0-2. He misses with a fastball. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard but foul. Bullet back up the middle. Pauly is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error, and a couple of men left. We're through 6 full. Philadelphia is on top, 3-0. Back here at Shibe Park in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Pablo Busher is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 28.
Yomer Sanchez is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Carlos Sanchez.
Digging in once again, Ender Inciarte. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 2-0 on the way. This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Stepping in now, Christopher Pauly. Wants a look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. One ball, 1 strike to count. Busher is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Inciarte gets his lead at first, nobody out. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fouled off. fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2. On the ground is short. This could be two. He's second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Count remains at 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Fouled away. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Nothing doing for Arizona. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready for another chance? Jeff Mathis. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Jeff Mathis.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. Up and the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate, you can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Into the box, Yolmer Sanchez. Swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Sanchez, a former Yankee, signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come offseason.
1 out, nobody on. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. Beautiful diving stop. How about that?
That was a great defensive play there. You know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
Standing in now, Damian Trejo. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Here's Brock Holt now, as he sends it on the ground to first. And Smoke will take this one over to the bag, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ryan Ramos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Ryan Ramos.
William Happ is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Happ's 33 years old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Here it comes, 0-2. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First offering on its way. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Franco scrawling for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Adam Pringle.
Ready once again, Adam Pringle. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. And now pitch on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. The 1-2. is a slider that can't catch the outside. Slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail it here 3-0. Ronaldo Lord is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Ronaldo Lord.
Settling in now, Michael Franco. 0 for 2 with a walk
Leading off
for
for
him
the
so
Phillies,
far.
the shortstop, Michael Franco.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Counts
And
1-0.
a ball 1-0. The 1-0 home is in off the plate.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Here's Lucas Duda now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
But the runner's back easily. And Duda behind 0-2 now.
Nope.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Alejandro De Aza as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Peralta is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, pitcher, Ryan Ramos.
Jose Iglesias will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Jose Iglesias.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Iglesias, 28 years old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now the 1-0. Bouncer up the middle. Altuve fields it cleanly, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Phillies strand 1, but they lead it 3-0. Jake Diekman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Digging in and looking for more, Vince Rodriguez will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Two-0 count, the pitch. Line drive to center field. Stubbs patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Well, the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Justin Smoke now. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. First pitch on its way. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box now, David Peralta, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much, stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave.
Here's Ender Inciarte. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Phillies win the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Phillies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Robbie Ray earns the win, his 2nd. Jake Diekman records the save, his 10th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.